How much would somebody have to pay for your pinky toe?
What?
This is my friend Kelsey.
What's up, Captain Famous?
I'm with Adam. What's up? Yeah, still recording.
Oh, you were recording?
How long? Hey guys.
What's up?
We hope it's been a great week for you guys. This week we decided we're gonna change it up and we're gonna do a question and answer video with a couple questions so you guys can get to know us a little better since it's the beginning of the channel for us.
Yep. And then we had some stuff that we did this week, but none of them really quite tied together, and so we're just gonna do a little highlight reel of those at the end once we're done answering the questions.
So we hope you guys enjoyed the video and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. Let's do this.
The first question is, how much would somebody have to pay for your pinky toe?
What? For my pinky toe?
Yeah, for your little toe, your little pinky toe.
$17 million.
Okay, $17 million.
Just in case.
The next question is, what's your worst roommate story?
Here, I gotta be careful on this one, because I've only been at college for a year, and for about 9 months of that, I had the same roommates.
So it's okay. You don't have to name drop.
No, I know. I'm just saying they're gonna know what I'm talking about.
And if the roommates, if you're watching, we're gonna keep. Sorry.
I'll tell this one. So we had a roommate that about February-ish, she started dating this guy that we're super great friends with. Like, he's super nice, but they would always like make out on our couch, and they wouldn't stop if you walked into the room. And it got so awkward. And like, there's this one night, one of my roommates comes home and she like walks back to my room where I was watching Netflix because I didn't want to be part of that. And she was like, "Can I just come chill with you? Like, they're making out." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And about 45 minutes later, our other roommate comes home and she comes in and she's like, "Did you know they're making out out there?" And I'm like, "Still?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they didn't stop at all when they walked in, apparently. So probably that. What's the funniest place you've ever fallen asleep?
Let's see. I've fallen asleep in a lot of places. I've fallen asleep in just about every class I've ever taken. The weirdest one would actually have to be I fell asleep at a volleyball game once.
At a volleyball, like a BYU volleyball game? Those aren't like. I'm sorry, that's not really a like chill environment.
So what happened is it'd been a super long week and I'd done a ton of stuff with homework and I just didn't want to be doing homework anymore. And so there was a volleyball game. I told my friends, "Hey, we're going to the volleyball game," but I was tired. I should have just gone home and gone to bed, but I wanted to do something fun that week. So we went to the volleyball game and we sat in the back and we were like cheering for part of it. And then we sat down and I was so tired, I just kind of like leaned out to the back and I fell asleep. So what's your most embarrassing childhood memory?
There's a lot. You should answer this one first.
You want me to answer
Yeah, I'll
first?
answer this one first.
Like Brooke, I also have a lot of embarrassing childhood memories, but one of them that comes to mind right now that I can think of is there was one time when I was about 12 years old, I just gotten into Scouts, and for holidays they put flags up on the light poles on Main Street. So it was so small, there's like only stop signs at this town, there's no stoplights. And so Main Street's like the main area of anything that's gonna happen. Obviously Main Street, but like there's nothing outside of that either. Yeah. So if they're gonna decorate the town, that's the only place you're gonna see decorations. The Scouts had to put the flags up. And I'm not super scared of heights necessarily. They scare me, but not too bad. And climbing up on the ladder was too scary for some of the other guys. They didn't want to do it. So I was like, "Oh, I'll climb up on the ladder. I don't care." So me and one other friend agreed to, and we'd like switch off. And I started messing around with him. And one time he climbed up to the top, and he like, when you put up the flag, you put your hands like way up above your head, like try to put it in the little hole that that the flag's hung on. Yeah. And so we're doing that, and while he's up there doing that, I start like tugging on his pants a little bit, just kind of joking with him. And he's like, "Hey, stop!" And then, so I stopped, and like nothing happened. But then, fast forward to like the next light post that we're at, and I'm up there with my hands above my head, and all of a sudden my shorts drop. And we're on Main Street. There's cars driving by. And my friend, he thought he was gonna be funny and just kind of tug on him as well. But the problem is he didn't know that my shorts would just fall right to my ankles. So I'm standing with the US flag above my head and my shorts at my ankles on top of a ladder on Main Street. So, yeah.
Okay.
I think that probably topped most of my embarrassing stories. I might have a few others, but...
Okay. I know I've got a number of kind of embarrassing ones. The one that kind of came to my head first when you asked that question though. So there was this time, I think we were only, like I was really young. I was only maybe like 10 at the oldest. But we were out and we were playing night games and I don't remember what game we were playing, but there was one of them, I got so scared and we ran around that I peed myself. And we were the couple of guys, the couple were a little older than me, one was like my age and I kind of had a crush on him at the time. And I was like so embarrassed, just mortified. And now I kind of have to think about night games now. I don't play very often. Scarred me a little bit.
So I'm on Main Street with my pants around my ankle and she's over peeing her pants in front of her crush.
Yeah. I was probably only like 10 or something. Like.
Fair enough. There's a few get to know you questions from us.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it again sometime and we'll actually like post it on Instagram or something and like let you guys ask us some questions that maybe you want to know or think would be funny for us to answer.
Yeah, in fact, if you guys have other questions, post them in the comments below because we'd like to reply.
Yep, and we will do a good job of that.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like we mentioned before, we're going to put a little highlight reel from our week after this. And yeah, I don't know, just like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yep.
All that good stuff.
Have a good week.
Bye. Wow, you're like Helen Keller, just like feeling with your hands, doing it blind. I mean, if she could do it, you can too, right?
Hey guys, I'm here with Andre.
Again.
Woo!
It feels like I'm his only friend, right?
I promise I have other friends, but they're all busy. I think my mom stopped paying them to be my friends though, so I think that's the problem.
She pays pretty good, just saying.
No, this is a government job.
I'm sorry, Lisa, this is a what?
I smell gross. Now you telling me I smell gross? I just barely asked you, woman, if I stunk. And you said, no, you smell fine. And so then I was asking because I needed to know if I stunk, and now you're telling me I smell gross. Is it still duct tape? Where is it? Look at this. She's duct taping her car together. Her grandpa would be proud. Our grandpa fixed everything with duct tape. Underwear broken? Fixed it with duct tape. Tractor broken? Fixed it with duct tape. Grace like, no, that's my stripper outfit.
Hi, Max. Okay, ready? Go.
Guys, Adam just told me we're restoring faith in humanity right now. He just told me he went on a mutual date and it didn't suck.
That is my boy. Oh man. That's the boy. Oh man, it's kind of sad. I shouldn't be seeing this. It's kind of like killing your child, you know?
I don't think getting rid of your car is quite like killing your child, but it's exasperating. Is that a word?
Careful with those big words, you might hurt yourself.
And here's Connor and his baby Callum and his wife Megan. They're a pretty good family. He doesn't like being around me. I showered, it's okay. Was there lots of good food?
There was a lot of good food.
And lots of
And a lot of
wonderful places?
sketchy places.
I'm trying to talk Mexico up here. And
Sketchy. I'm just being honest.
Michael's
No,
being
It was
honest.
beautiful. It was really cool.
It's okay, there's sketchy places everywhere, even in Provo.
Yeah.
You ever seen a male dorm's bathroom? It's pretty sketchy.
Did you guys
We've just had like a few of the preschool kids come each day to kind of get to know him and stuff. And the kid raises his hand and we're like, yeah, he goes, you wanna know what I had for breakfast? And we're like, what'd you have for breakfast? He's like, honey bunches of goats.